Hey there, it's Dusty Thunder with a story for you. Title of this one is Am I the Astronaut for Having My Mother Yell at Me for Having Intercourse with My Girlfriend in My Own Apartment when we're both 26 years of age. We're just diving straight in here, aren't we? So I, 26 male, live with my girlfriend, 26 female, in an apartment that I pay for. We've been together for 3 years and our relationship is great. We're both working professionals, fully independent, and like any normal couple, we even have an active sex life. Enter my mother. I feel like word choice is important, and I feel like enter my mother right after saying you have an active sex life. Not the right choice of words. Enter my mother, 54 female. She's always been a little overbearing, but since I moved out when I started dating my girlfriend, I thought things had gotten better. Apparently, I was wrong. Last weekend, my mom came over to drop off some homemade food, which was nice, I'll give her that. I had told her she could stop by after 4 p.m. since my girlfriend and I were having a lazy morning, but of course she decided to show up 2 hours early with her spare key, which she has for emergencies. Well, my girlfriend and I were in the bedroom, clearly busy, when we heard my mother banging on the bedroom door. She was shouting my name and saying things like, "I know what you're doing in there, have some respect." What were you doing to her? I scrambled to throw on some clothes, went out and asked her what the hell she was doing here unannounced. She started yelling at me about how it was disgusting and inappropriate to be doing that while guests are over. I reminded her that this is my apartment. She wasn't supposed to be here yet. We're two consenting adults. She was having none of it. She called me disrespectful and said I have no manners. And even told my girlfriend that she should be ashamed. Which, what the f***? My girlfriend just walked out of the room, grabbed her keys, and left because she wasn't dealing with that nonsense. I ended up arguing with my mom for 10 more minutes before telling her to leave and return the spare key. She refused at first, but I stood my ground until she finally handed it over. She left in a huff and later texted me saying she was deeply disappointed in how I spoke to her. Now my dad and sister are both telling me I was too harsh and that I shouldn't have put her in that situation. I argued that she put herself in that situation by showing up unannounced and barging into my home. That's the end of the story, ladies and gentlemen. So the question is, am I the astronaut for having my mother yell at me for having intercourse with my girlfriend in my own apartment when we're both 26 years of age? Hell nah. Hell nah. So the moral of the story here is don't give your mom a spare key, not even for emergencies. Right? No, like our parents would never, but like we have kids, we have animals. It's a little bit of a different situation. In their instance, they're two single adults, no kids. Doesn't sound like they have any pets. At least they didn't describe it that way. So you know what emergency would she possibly need the key for except to be your cooler? Your mom's your cooler. Nothing spoils the mood like your mom banging on the door. Any normal human being in this occasion, like showed up early, heard their kid in there doing whatever, would be like, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave. Even if she was going to do what she came to do and leave the food, a normal human being, a respectful human being would like, I'll set this on the counter and I'll just leave. And they'll never know I was here until they come out and see the food, and then they'll be like, oh shit. But it's no, to bang on the door, to say have some manners and say that you're being disrespectful is it's Delulu. I'm going Delulu. Allie, as the mom, I'd be embarrassed and just walk off. Yeah, why? Katie the redhead with the $2 super said, please change the locks, OP. She made copies, 100%. Handing that over does nothing. You know she's made copies. Just assume it.